Yeah, my country has just got a new Chief Justice. That is Chief Justice of Nigeria, Kekere, who have started with a threat. You can see, CJN said she's warned judiciary officers on corruptions and frivolous ex parte order. The new CJN, Kekere, is warning judicial officers on corruption and frivolous ex parte order. Yes, you see that frivolous and ex parte order, that has been the main weapon by the fraudulent and corrupt judicial system of Nigeria. That is why they could obtain orders to tell protesters to go and protest inside the stadium. That is why they could get orders to tell protesters to protest in a certain area. I've never seen where the court interfere in protest. Whereas when the people are languishing in hardship and poverty, the court pretend not to be there. We know those orders have been frivolous, rubbish. Now Justice CJN Kekere has won against all that. But what caught my attention in this news is that she warns against corruption in the judiciary. Madam CJN, you are a product of same corrupt system, right? Yeah, I'm not the one saying it. We all know about you, madam. We know your records. I don't want to talk about what happened in the United States. We all know, first and foremost, even if we don't know you, to have been appointed by Bola Ahmed Tinubu, we already know how far. Because we know who and who Baba Jagaban always want to work with. We know his cliques, his circles. Because they have always said, show me your friend, and I will tell you who you are. So that Jagaban find you good enough to occupy that office already says that, madam, you just may have been corrupt, allegedly. Because I'm very sure Baba Jagaban don't work with clean people. And I say that with my full chest. Everybody that Baba Jagaban has picked to work with him are not clean. We know majority of their records. So that you've said you will not tolerate corruption in the judiciary, whereby you are a product and beneficiary of the same system. Madam, I don't think we have every reason to take that seriously. With all due respect, we, the likes of myself, can't take such comments seriously because we've heard more before. You were brought to do a job, madam. You were handpicked by the president to do a job. So you are not in a position to say you want to stop corruption. You can't, because we don't think that's what you've been asked to come and do. Those who benefit from corrupt practices, those who benefit from corrupt system, we never stop it. Obviously they won't. Now, having the same woman who have said she won't tolerate corrupt practices in the judiciary, upon being sworn in, now this was a message from Akpabio. Akpabio asked the CJN to punish lawyers who criticize judiciary, comment on cases on TV and on social media. This was an advice to the CJN by Akpabio, Senate President Godswill Akpabio, who, by the virtue of a corrupt system, was able to become the Senate President. We all know that Senator Akpabio never contested in the senatorial election, the primary elections of his senatorial district. But today, he is the Senate President. If the system wasn't corrupt, how will Akpabio be there? He would not even be there in the first place. We know of their story, Akpabio and Lawal, still sitting there, any block, feeding fat on Nigerians, when they were not qualified to be there. So if we were not having a corrupt system in the first place, would Akpabio be in the Senate? Not to even talk of advising the CJ on what to do. He said punish lawyers who criticize or comment on cases on TV and social media. He's trying to tell the CJN, do not allow lawyers to criticize or comment on case where the public will hear. That is the news and the social media. Lawyers shouldn't talk. Don't worry. The lawyers wouldn't talk, but we have become the social media lawyers. We will talk. Come and do your worst. Senator Akpabio, you that is a product of corruption. You that your name should be called corruption. If there was other name, if your name was to be changed from Godswill Akpabio, you'll be taxed corruption. And you said they should not allow lawyers to comment. We will comment. We are here to do the job. Long live social media. We will talk, Oga. Now, The CJN immediately went ahead. The same CJN who have said she has come to fight corruption in the judiciary, after being advised by Akpabio, went ahead to say lawyers, she's now issuing an order, a threat, a warning, that lawyers who comment on cases before court, any case before the court, any lawyer who comments on it, on social media and on TV, will be dealt with. That is just what Akpabio requested, and it's been granted immediately by the woman who have come to fight corruption or stop corruption in the among the judiciary. Are we not joking as a people? Obviously, we are joking. I will keep telling Nigerians, for those that can listen to me and for those that will be listening to me, this is not just Banana Republic that we find ourselves. Those who have branded Nigeria zoo, they have a reason. And they've recently been proven right and vindicated. If you think this is not a zoo, where else will things that happens in Nigeria be tolerated? Obviously not. Bola Ahmed Tinubu has handpicked and appointed Kekere to do a job. And that job isn't to fight corruption, but to fundamentally, to give it a solid foundation. She's taking over from where the other, imagine now, a Yoruba man left and a Yoruba man coming. In as much as I hate to be tribalistic, but the Yorubas cannot obviously be the most qualified. So obviously, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is picking those he trusts, those I will refer to as his trusted ally, to do a job. And that's what we are seeing. So, Madam CJN, upon this one, there was no need for you to be making such comments. Just go ahead and be doing what you came to do. We won't say anything, and also we won't do anything. Like you already know, Nigerians don't react. I rest my case.